To the crisis in Afghanistan. Major developments there. The Taliban drawing what it's calling a red line, saying it will not accept extending the deadline for the U.S. to get out of the country. That deadline exactly a week away amid the mad scramble to get Americans and American allies out. Our Ian Panel is at the airport in Kabul for us with the very latest. Ian, hello.
Yeah, TJ, good morning from Hamid Karzai International Airport. This is now the epicenter of what the president calls one of the most difficult, largest airlifts in human history. And being here, you can see why. All around us are refugees desperate to get out. And all the time, we're seeing these large military transport aircraft landing and taking off from America, from Germany, from other European and NATO countries. Although thousands of people are now being rescued and moved safely out of the country, there are still tens of thousands, just hundreds of yards from me, still desperate to get through and get out. This morning, amid mayhem around Kabul's airport, evacuations are ramping up. With the August 31st deadline to withdraw all military forces now just 1 week away, US officials reporting helicopters and troops were sent into Kabul to extract Americans and airlift them to the airport. But many Americans and thousands of Afghan allies remain. President Biden indicating the pullout could be pushed back, but the Taliban saying failure to meet the deadline will cause mistrust, claiming it's their red line.
If they are intent on continuing the occupation, so it will provoke a reaction.
Adding to the chaos, the possibility of an airport attack from ISIS-K, the branch of ISIS terrorists here in Afghanistan, who could exploit the volatile situation. US and coalition forces now moving quickly. Planes flying almost 11,000 people out over a 12-hour period Monday, more than twice the number of people evacuated in the same period Sunday. Hundreds now arriving in Virginia and dispersing to Fort McCoy, Fort Lee, Fort Bliss and Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst. Afghan refugees forced to leave everything they know behind. Friends, families, homes and their country. Like this man who just arrived in Seattle with his wife and 6 children. He was a translator for the US and owned a clothing business in Kabul.
It was hard, it was very hard. Just I left it everything for there. My family, my business, my house.
At Dulles Airport outside Washington, D.C., this Afghan and his family speaking with ABC's Gio Benitez. He worked for the American government for more than 2 years. This is his first time in the United States.
A lot of relief. Now I think we are safe here. Yeah.
So, of course, the key question this morning, given that we're now just 7 days away from that August 31st deadline, is whether or not they're going to have enough time to get all of the people out. We're now hearing, in reporting from the Washington Post, that senior US officials are saying that the director of the CIA, William Burns, had a secret meeting with Mullah Baradar, the de facto leader of the Taliban, here in Kabul on Monday. The CIA aren't confirming any details of that, but of course it would seem inevitable that they would discuss a potential extension. It seems to me at the moment, even at this increased pace, getting everyone out in the next 7 days is going to be an almost impossible task.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.